Alright, so we're going to have to change the gas line, so I got to get that tank off. And if you look down in there, there's a screw way back underneath there, and I was like, well, how the hell am I going to get that? Do I need to take this cover here off first and go out from the front? But I thought much easier to do would be to take this back cover off. So there's 5 screws back here, 1 up here and 4 down here, 2 down there and 2 right there. And lo and behold, when I took that, the gas tank came with it, and I can get that real easy. And if you look in there, you can see right into the crank there. Look at that. I knew when I emptied the gas out of this there was something wrong, because if you listen for this, you can see up in here that thing sliding back and forth. I think that's the fuel filter, and it's came loose from the thing. So I get those fuel lines taken care of and get this thing cleaned up. I think we'll be good to go. I got my hoses and fuel filter in that I bought off of eBay, and I'm ready to reinstall this thing. The large hose will go to this top nipple here, and the smaller hose goes to the bottom one there. The smaller one goes into the tank and attaches to the fuel filter, and then this is a return. The top one is a return for the back to the fuel tank and the larger hose. One tip that I've heard about is those hoses are a tight fit, so take and angle cut the ends of these, and that'll help you get them into the fuel tank. So we'll go with the small one first. I'm going to put that in through there, and then once it's in the tank, about 3 or 4 inches, I'm going to use a coat hanger and hook that through there and pull that out so I can attach the fuel filter to it, and then just tuck everything back in. Okay, so the hoses are inserted in, and I pulled them out through the front. The fat one is the return, and I've got the nipple on there, so when I pull that back in and up through, it's going to stop up against this inside edge here. And then the fuel filter is on this end, and that'll just be tucked back in, and it'll probably rest, I don't know, 2/3, 3/4 of the way back in the tank in there. That's about how far I let it in there. Also, don't forget the angled edges that you cut off. Go ahead and straighten those out before you put these nipples on. That way you can get them on all the way. So the next step is the mounting the tank to the back molding piece that goes along the back of the Weedeater there, and that's just done by these 2 Allen bolts right here. I'll lock those down, and then that'll just rotate up and lock in with the 5 screws that I've got left over here. Okay, okay, I've got it all back together. Tank's on. The fuel filter is resting about right in there on the tank. My hoses are coming out, and they're going to the carburetor. We'll put some gas in it, see if it sucks up to the bulb. If it does, then we'll give her a pull start and see what happens.